The Democrats just dropped new Epstein emails that link Donald Trump to Jeffrey Epstein. Ha, told you he's going down. Okay, hold up. Where exactly did these emails come from? From the Epstein estate? Totally verified. And why is the victim's name blacked out? For privacy reasons, duh. That's funny, because the original version wasn't redacted, and the victim's name was Virginia Giuffre. You know, the one who's testified multiple times that Trump never did anything and that she never even saw him at Epstein's house.
We about to fact check this. First, if you mess with me, make sure you hit that follow button. Let's get it. What the hell is she talking about? I'm starting to believe that MAGA cannot read. Because how are you able to say that these two documents are the same? This is an email from Jeffrey Epstein to Ghislaine Maxwell saying that Donald Trump was hanging out with a minor at Jeffrey Epstein's house in 2011. In the Oversight Committee's website, they said that these documents are never before seen, meaning that these documents were not in the DOJ's or FBI's hands. And they actually received this information in October after subpoenaing the Epstein estate in August. And the document you guys comparing the email to is a deposition that Virginia Giuffre gave in 2016. And because this email was never before seen, we don't even know if Virginia Giuffre is the victim in that email.
TikTok user Just Peachy would delete this original video, by the way. Shout out to Simple Black Theory. MAGA's responses to Jeffrey?
Let's say you're right. I'll grant that you're right, and he's on the list and all the things, and you're right about all the accusations you've been making. Why is it wrong that he did those things?
Are you asking me why it's wrong to rape children?
Yeah, I need you to tell me why it is wrong in your eyes to do that. Yes. Do you need me to repeat it? Can you not hear me? Do you have too many cocks in your ears, or what's up? Why is it wrong? Is that too hard of a question?
It's happening. It's actually happening.
Why don't you actually answer the question?
It's actually happening.
No, because I asked the question. Why are you?
I didn't think this one would happen. You know, we see it often. They'll say that something's wrong, and then Trump will do it, and then they'll defend it. Did that with J6. Did that with the J6 pardons. Did that with the Medicaid cuts. Did that with the SNAP cuts. Just didn't think they'd do it with child rape.
Just get to the fun, bro.
I just didn't think they'd do it with child rape.
Have been nothing short of telling on themselves.
I feel really betrayed, and I feel really, really angry. We have a president who tells us to move on from Epstein because it doesn't matter. Are you guys still talking about this? Seriously? And yet he still talks about the 2020 election fraud. He talks about the Hunter Biden laptop. He talks about all this stuff from 5-6 years ago, and he tells us to move on from the Epstein trial or the Epstein case. People like me will not stop talking about this. I feel so betrayed and so angry. This is not what I voted for.
I'm concerned about being able to trust Donald Trump to keep his word. In his campaign, he said he was going to let us know all of the facts about this. And now he's saying, go away, don't pay attention to it.
These Epstein files, we were told that there was going to be released. There was this client list that was going to be released. And the fact that it's suddenly gone away and he's trying to gaslight us is like a punch in the gut.
Because it truly shows how different our lives are if they are just now finding out they were duped.
Well, it's a bunch of Republicans in there, and it ain't. Bill Clinton is in the Epstein files. Bill Clinton is in there.
Bill Clinton is 100% in the files. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Bill Clinton is in the files, and he's in Trump's mouth. Okay.
Those are fake.
Yes.
Brother, those are fake.
They're not. That's not fake, dude. Republicans released them. Democrats released a couple, and then like always y'all were like, it's out of context. So y'all made the brilliant decision to release 20,000 more emails that y'all was holding on to. They did release them. It was the Republicans released them, dude.
No,
that's not. Google it.
Get a haircut. How about that?
I will. I need one. It's getting kind of long on the sides, dude. It's getting kind of... Hey, you want to see my impression of Trump?
Liberal.
You want?
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18?
Though I'd like to answer that question, at least today, I'm going to have to assert my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
Oh yeah, remember that?
So there are 5 people taking the 5th Amendment, like you see on the mob, right? You see the mob takes the 5th. If you're innocent, why are you taking the 5th Amendment?
Because this dude has an opinion on it. However, to understand the MAGA brain,
You know, you feel as a victim. You feel a victim. To people who are going to be out there, because you know some are going to judge and say you were 15, you were 16, you were 17, you were a willing participant. Again, the legal age of consent in California is 18, so there's no consenting for a 14 or even a 17-year-old in these circumstances.
As for Epstein, I've said this before, but just as a reminder, I do know somebody very, very close to this case who is in a position to know virtually everything. Not everything, but virtually everything. And this person has told me from the start, years and years ago, that Jeffrey Epstein, in this person's view, was not a pedophile. This is this person's view, who was there for a lot of this, but that he was into the barely legal type. Like he liked 15-year-old girls. And I realize this is disgusting. I'm definitely not trying to make an excuse for this. I'm just giving you facts. That he wasn't into like 8-year-olds, but he liked the very young teen types that could pass for even younger than they were, but would look legal to a passerby. And that is what I believed, and that was what I reliably was told for many years. And it wasn't until we heard from Pam Bondi that they had tens of thousands of videos of alleged, forgive me, they used to call it kiddie porn, now they call it child sexual abuse material, on his computer, that for the first time I thought, oh no, he was an actual pedophile. I mean, only a pedophile gets off on young children abuse videos. She's never clarified it. I don't know whether it's true. I have to be honest. I don't really trust Pam Bondi's word on the Epstein matters anymore. Yeah, so I don't know what's true about him, but we have yet to see anybody come forward and say, I was I was under 10. I was under 14 when I first came within his purview. Look, you can say that's a distinction without a difference.
No, it's not.
I think there is a difference. Yeah. There's a difference between a 15-year-old and a 5-year-old. Yeah. You know, it's just whatever.
Take a look at, for example, Megyn Kelly. In just 2 simple videos, she went from advocating against it to defending it. You cannot come back from this.
I'm not saying Trump killed Epstein, but it's very easy to go, I'm not a pedophile. Ask me right now, how many pedophiles do I know? None! I don't know a single goddamn pedophile. One of my best friends, I knew him for 18 years. I watched him do this shit after eating Cheetos. I never talked to him again after that shit. Nah, you ain't for me. This vibe ain't working for me. So if you kids, that's not for me. I collect Spider-Man toys. That's bait. I'm not saying that to preach. I'm just saying all Trump had to say was, hey, that ain't my dog. Instead, he has to go, I never wrote him a birthday card. I sent him a cameo. Like, I'm not saying Trump is a pedophile. I'm saying the Epstein list does. And I'm not political when I say that. It's a fact. If you voted for Trump, that's cool. If you are still supporting Trump, you're a pedophile.
Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/tytsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.